Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome JJ. Thank you all so much for being here this afternoon. I have a very special guest, as you can see. You all, well, all of you guys are special guests, but I want to just introduce you to JJ at Tuta Speak. She has a YouTube channel, and you guys might already be familiar with her. And if you're not, well, here's your chance to get to meet her. And so, anyway, I want to just read you a bit from what uh, I would like to introduce you. Okay, JJ?
Yes.
All right. So, JJ is a weaver of energetic light and vibrations. She leans on her lessons from nature and emerging heart language to guide others home. I love that.
Mhm.
She's a certified shamanic energy practitioner taught by spirit beings called Tuta and the physical from Alberto. I'm probably not saying that right. Villodos,
It's Vialdo.
Vialdo. That's right. I know. I mean, I know of him.
Yeah.
The Four Winds. She's a big believer in inner teachers and helps clients discover the path to self. So that's beautiful. Being guided home means being going back to your very beginning. Journey home to your seed, inner purpose, or soul contract. The mission is for you to remember home and to bring those gifts to fruition. Ooh, thank you so
Yay.
much. Yeah, and what a time on earth to do this,
Yes.
right?
It is.
Eh,
And it's really interesting too because when I do speak my heart language, that emerges. And that's from my helpers Tuta speaks in the spirit realm. Other people will find that they have a light language, so it's almost as if, like when you're doing your readings, Kim, like it just kind of like people remember. It helps people remember, like, all right, spirit, our
Yes,
ancestors. Yeah.
yes, light language. And I've also heard it called soul language. I've heard it called heart language. And
Yes.
so we called it heart light today,
Mhm.
our meeting today. And there are so many different terms, but I want everybody to know that we're all perfect just as we are, whatever language we speak, whether we speak English, French, soul language, and we all have a soul language. We just may not know it yet
Mhm.
or be aware, right? Um, and this is a message from Mary. I'll just tell you because this is actually um, a couple of months ago. I got this message. The point of wisdom is the heart center, always there to guide and caress your dreams, wishes, and desires. It is the place of knowledge that permeates all through your being. And bigger than the mind, right? And sitting in the heart is the grandest event you can do or be. And the words you feel are real. Do not doubt. Yeah.
Amen. Aho. Namaste.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. And I think sometimes we feel like perhaps we might be isolated if we sit in our heart space so much, and then we're going to be withdrawn from the world. But truly, this is the place where we connect with the world.
Yeah, I agree. And when we do find that, like I find it in nature, when I can go out by a stream or a river or watch the birds in a tree, like that helps me. That helps me connect with my heart space. Sometimes people do it with animals, pets, horses. So it's really, really nice when you figure out what it is that helps you get back into your heart space.
Beautiful. And I think we should remember that we are never isolated. And the more we can sit into that heart space, the more we attract the other dimensions to us. The dragons, the fairies, the gnomes, all the other intergalactic, interdimensional beings. And they are attracted to us when we can become one with our heart as much as possible.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think the whole the whole idea for today is that we, just coming into our heart brings us more light. And is this where you find that your
Yes.
soul language comes
I
from your heart?
I also love that it's Super Bowl Sunday because I feel like it's kind of like the yin and the yang, where I've already felt my people coming in, and then you were mentioning Mother Mary, like that energy coming in and just being bathed in love and being seen and being felt and being heard, and just just releasing our day, releasing our week, releasing into just being able to sit with ourselves and listen to Mother Mary, listen to the heart language. And it's really just this beautiful radiating love that's going to be coming through, which I'm
Yes.
really excited to experience.
Good. And also, it is Valentine's week.
Yes. Yeah.
You have a Valentine. I know some of us do, some of us don't.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
but I mean, my dogs are going to be my Valentine. I
Mhm.
went out today, bought them little doggy cookies. And
Yay.
they were red, and I thought that was icing, and they said no, it's dyed with beet juice.
Awesome.
So
Great.
anyway, you know, I love the color red. The color red is such an earth color,
Mhm.
and it is the Valentine color, and it's such a grounding, and it's also a very shamanic color.
Mm. Yeah, I like to think of it when the sun is setting, and the red, sometimes when the red comes out then, especially if there's some clouds. And, can you share what you were talking to me about the sunrise and the sunset?
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Yes, and maybe everybody can see. And thank you guys for being here. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Um, I'll say my little picture there on the top right. Okay, so my son took that picture. I was at a lake. Yeah. Okay, so see the sun, how it's right goes into my third eye right there. And this is what I was told by, well, it was through a channeled message from Jesus that the light, the sunlight, when it hits your eyes, sunrise or sunset, when you can open your eyes a little bit, just look at it barely, so you're not damaging your eyes at all, but you're letting the light into your pupils, but also into the third eye. That helps activate your pineal gland, which is, of course, part of this whole intuitive. Um, I don't know. I think they say when the pineal gland is nice and clear, our intuition is also more clear.
Mhm.
It's not the only thing about our intuition, but it's just one aspect.
Yes.
So, but I do, whenever I go sunrise or sunset, I
Mhm.
always stop and look at the sun. Yeah.
And one of my mentors told me to help open the pineal gland, you take your tongue and you put it on the roof of your mouth because that's kind of the closest space because the pineal gland is like right in the middle is how she explained it. It's like balanced. And so if you put your tongue and just kind of like massage the upper part of your mouth and let's see. And just concentrate on that connection with spirit. That might
Mm.
help some people.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah. It's also a point on the meridian wheel too. But
Oh, yeah,
yeah. The governing, where the central and governing meet.
yeah.
Well, it's actually a little bit more in the back of the throat, but that's the whole line around the front of your body and back of the body. And it helps seal, like make your aura more protected, more powerful,
Oh,
more
cool.
healthy. Yeah, yeah. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hi, Warrior Girl. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Junosphere. Yeah. So let me see here if I have. Would
Mhm,
you like me to read? I have this book that I brought today.
mhm,
Rumi, in honor of love, Rumi's little book of love.
mhm.
So I have a few little poems, and I'm just gonna, I don't know, random. Okay, I'll read this one. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, I'm in love with love, and love is in love with me. My body is in love with the soul, and the soul is in love with my body. I opened my arms to love, and love embraced me like a lover. You
That's
know, I
beautiful.
think when we hear, like when we hear light language or when we hear beautiful words, it can help us transform to another dimension.
Agreed. Agreed.
Yes.
Samples. I can sit in a meditation and get places, but if there are sound bowls instead of words, the frequency and the vibration from like the sound takes me way, way deeper into the experience.
Yes, the
Light
sound.
language, like some light
Yes.
languages work on me that way as well. Hmm.
Yes, yes. And what can let me ask you, so did you teach yourself your own language? Did it just come to you
Yeah.
spontaneously?
Yeah, it was it came through all at once. It was the short version of it was I was in okay, I'm gonna shorten it up even more.
That's okay, whatever you want to do. We've got time.
So I like to go to these retreats in Sedona, Arizona, and the mentor I was telling you about, she runs them with some helpers. Her name is Carissa Schumacher, and I've been to like, I don't know, probably 12 of them by now since I've met her. And each time I go, I get pieces of the puzzles, pieces of the stories. And I just recently went and I'm like, oh, that's what that message meant that I received here like a long time ago. So it's one of those special places for me. And we go to these sacred sites, and so we went to this place called Shaman's Cave. It has a couple other names to it as well, but we went to Shaman's Cave. And after Shaman's Cave, she told me to go see the energy worker, Adele. So my husband and I were in Adele's healing room. I was on the table, and usually when I get body work, sometimes my body moves by itself. So she wanted my husband on one side and she was on the other just to make sure I was safe. And I told her that I had grief from I had discovered it was from a past life with a trail of tears. And I had heart issues, emergency room visits, all of that stuff before this. And so I was letting her know that there's this woman and she's on her knees and she's keening for what she lost. And
Mhm.
so the energy worker Adele was going, starting at my feet and moving up. And by the time she got to my heart space, and I was crying because whenever, yeah, the heart stuff came with tears and this past life apparently that I had there, and I lost everything and everybody. The She got to my heart space and she said that my people were in the room and they were happy and joyous, and that we didn't have to hold on to the grief anymore because the tribe was coming back. Like, we are coming
Oh,
back and you
oh,
don't have to
wow.
be sad anymore. And so I felt myself release that. And as soon as I did, like my head went back on the table and, my heart space went up physically, and this language came out as a song. And, you know, I was, I could feel it all happening to me like, oh my gosh, what is this? This is
Yeah.
like that movie
Oh,
with Bruce Willis and the Fifth Element or something like that. I'm like,
uh-huh,
what? It all, the language came out. It was like an instant connection. It sounds Native American, Asian. Some people have heard Hebrew words, Polynesian words. So it's kind of custom. So
uh-huh.
yeah, I think that might have been like 7, 8 years ago. And so I've had this journey with it, learning more about it and finding out right off the bat that it had healing properties because I had a spiritual community that I would speak it with, and they would cry and tell me what it meant to them. And yeah, so
Oh,
that's my story of my language emerging.
beautiful, beautiful. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I know, so it's just a way of expressing love and healing,
Mhm.
and so that's why I'm so happy with that we get to share this time together on about love and healing. And I know you're very connected to the earth, and
Yes.
I mean, I know we probably all are that are here today. I mean, I'm assuming. I know Mary has shown me. I say when I say Mary, I mean Mother Mary has shown me that the earth and people are one unit. We're not
Yes.
really a separate being, you know, we're all together doing this together. And
Mm-hmm.
so, and you were talking to me, I don't know, a few days ago that there's the ley lines, about the ley lines now, right? That
Yeah.
there's something going on with that right now. So what do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, the from what I'm gathering, the language and other people with light languages or soul language, or even if just a heart connection with all humans. If I think like if every human just went out at night or in the morning, like you said, when they're receiving the light that's coming up, if we all just took a moment and just experienced love, I feel like it energizes this grid, these meridian lines, these ley lines. And I don't know if it's specifically ley lines or if it's just certain places on the planet. I do know my language came through to help the connection between what's in the planet and the communication outward. So I do feel like this is a time right now where the earth just really needs to radiate and communicate a little bit more. And
Uh-huh.
and I asked my guides if it's okay to, because the language is for the earth, and the things inside of it. But I asked them if I could use it on humans, and they said that I could. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Wow. Yeah. I'm going to read another little poem that kind of goes with that.
perfect.
Okay. The green in every tree is you. The beauty of every garden is you. My wealth, my work, my master is you. Solitude, purity, pretense is you. There is no reality but you. It's about all, we are so one. We are all so together in one. And
Yeah,
nobody should be left behind. What was that old
yeah,
saying? Don't
yeah.
leave
No
anybody
one,
behind.
no child left behind. And I
Yes,
love that saying
yes. That's where
because
we are
we
now.
all we all are children. We have those beautiful inner children. But I love the way I like looking at it is we are all one, and we're all individuals, and but we all make up the same tapestry. It's like it's just your thread might be a different color than my thread, but we all make up the bigger tapestry. Um,
Yes,
that's
yes.
how I like to look at it.
We 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 need each other, and we need us as light workers more than ever now, I believe,
Mhm. Yeah.
because the more we can lift each other up, and it
Yes.
takes a group, right? Because the
Yes.
power in the group makes it
Mhm.
exponential, and then it just is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and ripple out. I mean, I just hear this so much.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And and it's like your successes they lift me up, and when somebody else, if you have a lot of extra heart when things are going really well, like put it into this community, the community love bank, you know,
Yeah.
and then you can take out from the community love bank as well.
Right. And I
Yeah.
know people have asked me to have a Valentine thing
Mhm.
because they don't, it's a sensitive day. I know it is for me.
Mhm.
And I am going to try to do that, do some Valentine readings. But that's, yeah. But this is, we can do it all week, like today, and
Mhm.
all about love. And I just love that you're willing to share this with us. I mean, your wisdom and your light language, and you know, It's beautiful. So let's see here. A pure heart open to the light will be filled with the elixir of truth. You may see my body, but I am only a grain of salt dissolved in the sea of love.
Hmm.
I
I
mean,
love that
we can,
because we always think of like, oh my God, the stuff happening in my life is so big. How am I going to go on? And then you just think of your part in the world.
yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
think that all the
Yeah.
time. In your love, I grew tall, joyous. I have risen to the skies. They think I turn around him, but truly I turn around myself. Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So many ways to. Oh, look at, yeah, we're going to do love reading. Oh, yeah, yeah, JR. Okay, JR is asking for a love reading. I'm just going to read this for JR.
Mhm.
If you only knew what bliss I find in being nothing, you would never advise me how to live. When the sword of nothingness ends my days, I will laugh at those who mourn my death. And I want to say for you, that was Jay, right? Jay was
JR.
asking about that.
Mhm.
That um, I think it's about the advice on living. That's
Mhm.
what I want to say for you to that. Um, you know where you stand. You don't need advice on living, you know?
Mhm.
And all of us, right? It's just, where is it? Where is that advice? Where is it? JJ, where is it?
I just love that everyone's asking for love readings. Like putting yourself out there, like giving yourself, I give myself permission to receive a love reading. Love that.
Oh, okay. So here's strawberry rhubarb. Joy
It
has,
is it is
so this is the
roomy.
way I'm going to do love readings on Tuesday, but I'm going to do it. I'll do it right now a little bit.
Mhm.
There's something called bibliomancy. And so this is what this is. So when you just randomly open up any page, so she's at Strawberry Rhubarb is asking, as Sharon asking for a love reading. I'm opening up a page, and here's what I get for your. Is this the one? Joy has taken over the entire town. Even the sky and the earth are in bliss. Only sorrow is complaining because you have freed everyone from it. I hope you can find your answer in that. That feels pretty good.
Okay, this is from someone from the community sent me her book. This is Anne Seven Flowers, Seven Feathers. And I'm not sure if she's a part of this community, but she's known as Annie, and she has a like a border collie in her picture. So this is the part of her poem that might be cautious. It says, "Watching body language that does not match their talk. Many responses have sat on my tongue unspoken." So I would just say, communication is key.
And listen to your heart.
Listen
Listen
to
to
your
the heart. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hi, Kevin. And Starfish, would you mind, JJ, giving
Mhm.
her a blessing? I know
Yeah.
her spouse just passed away
Okay.
a, a week or so ago.
I like calling it stepping out of the physical.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
And, what's the name? What's her name?
Jenny
Okay.
and Phil.
Okay. So put your put your hand on your heart space. And I feel like our loved ones are putting their hands on our backs, just on the other side of our heart space. And together we get to just energize this heart space with remembering the love, like this beautiful golden light, from the other side to here. Breathing it in, breathing it in. And just bringing that beautiful energy throughout your whole body, relaxing, relaxing. Kotano nashtita from the top of your head. Huita, huita, nashtita. Yena, yena, that beautiful golden light from our loved ones and us. Titu noshtita, yetano shtita. Yena tano, tano, tano shtita, yetano nana, kitano shtita. And they say, watch the birds. Because when I was clearing the body, a bird flew straight up from the head. So watch for the birds.
Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. Oh, I was getting chills. That's beautiful. And I want to say, Jenny, that I feel Phil definitely in golden light. I just golden light around you. And he looks so golden, like he's like a warrior golden. So I don't know, Jenny. He looks pretty powerful right now. Yeah, wow. Oh my God, that was beautiful. Okay, let me see if there's an oh, Juno. She would love a light language blessing, please.
Sure.
Oh, if you don't mind,
Yeah.
JD.
Okay, for you, Juno, they're bringing in the kyanite. And on the back of this, it says, you are divine light. You are divine love. So just think of blue kyanite and the energy that it brings. Helps with connection to the psychic gifts, dreaming, dream walking. Yena tona tanoshtita katanaewa. Yena tanoshtita yewa yewa. Ato tanoshtita ye tanokayewa. They would like to give the gift of the keys. So for the community that's here and the community that will be showing up a little bit later, maybe watching later on another day, they just want to bring in these keys from Totanoshti Tanuna, Katotanoshti Taikitanoshti from our ancestors, Totonoshti Tanunana Kitanoshti Ta from the trees, Titanoshti Tanunana Kitanoshti Ta, just sharing us with the key. Katotomamashti Ta, Otano Tano Tanoshti Ta, Kitano Nana Tanoshti Ta. So just kind of feeling where on your body, whether it's emotional, physical, mental, spiritual, just use your inner teacher, your intuition to find out, is there a place that you might feel stuck, and see if this key works. Tatano nana kitano shtita. Oh my God, this is the third gift of keys I have received from Spirit in a week. You better listen.
Nice. Aw, nice.
Oh.
Beautiful. You're so talented. I mean, really, it's poetic and it's very angelic and it's very, I mean, just gorgeous, you know? I mean, it definitely sends vibrations in my body when I'm listening. Aw. Uh, and look at Virgo saying, I don't want a love reading.
Stupid love.
Then we have Gina M says, I'm not going to ask for a love reading because I need to love myself better before I ask for another to enter at this point of time. Well, that's beautiful. And
That
I'm
is a
going to
love
read,
reading.
I know. And then here's what I picked for Gina.
Okay.
My beloved, I do not know anymore if I am on earth or in heaven. Do not hand me the wine. Bring it to my lips. I am so drunk I cannot find the way to my mouth.
Wait a second, was that written for me?
All of us, the joy, right? The joy. But yeah, so Gina, dear one, sending you, I feel I want to put you in pink hearts. I mean, I know this is Valentine's and everything, but just pink hearts all over. If you can breathe in that pink light, it's unconditional love that you could have for yourself. It could be also from your spirit family. It could be from your angels. It could be from your home team. So just breathe in. I know. Oh, I feel the home team coming in strong for you. Wow, Gina. Ooh, I don't know. I'm seeing a starship.
Home team. I love that.
Her home team is bringing in They're coming in on a starship.
I'm all shaky. I'm gonna drink some water.
It's
That's
beautiful.
powerful.
Yeah, they're beautiful here for you, Gina. So if you forget to love yourself, they're here to love you before you can even doubt it. And just know they say, I love you, I adore you, I love you, I adore you. I sing your songs of love out here to the universe from our heart to yours. And I feel like when I say that, I see little love, I mean, I know we have the Valentine love letters and cards and everything, but that's what I'm seeing, all these little cards coming from the universe back and forth to your heart, Gina. Open up that Valentine heart.
Kim, you read someone's favorite Rumi poem.
I did.
AD said you just read one of my favorites.
Oh, nice.
Yay.
Good. Okay, now Jess Ree is asking for a love reading for my husband and I. Okay, I'll start on this one because I just opened up a page. I love this. Oh God, give them a cruel lover. Let them be consumed with passion for someone ill-tempered and bloodthirsty so that they know the pain a true lover feels. Actually, I'm not sure I understand that. I'll have to think about that one. Passion, no. I want to say passion here. Let's send you guys passion, the passion of the ages. Because when I feel that between the two of you, Jess, is that it is the passion of the ages. It is many times long ago that you guys have connected heart to heart. And also not just romance, but other ways. I see you have gone apart, you're together, you're apart together. Yet this journey to this lifetime feels like it's a very special one. And joy, I just see lots of joy here, and abundance and joy for you, the two of you.
And patience to weather the storm.
Oh,
Yeah, they showed me. I looked at you both physically, and they drew an arrow. It's just like the energy's going good. It like goes from head to head and then toe to toe, and they just wanted to help with the flow a little bit. It's kind of like you communicate with each other in ways that don't involve words. So they just want to boost that a little bit, and that can be for all of us too. So if you want to just picture, even if it's between you and your inner teacher or your guide, just picture you and picture somebody else, even if it's yourself, your inner child, loved one child, whichever. You get the point. So this is just for a better connection. So if you're looking for a spiritual gift, this one's for you too. Yena tana katatana shtitai kotana nanakina. Katatana kotana it atana or aishi na eta kina or atana iwaya. Aniana nanya kitchenama yewa. Ayena tanoshti tayewa yewa yewa. Ananana itananana 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 yewa. Ayena nanana tananana kitananana. Ayena nananana tatatano ki kakayema. Ayena nanana itano no totashti tai. Akitano kitano. Ayena tanu kayewa, panona no tanu shtitai, kitano ishtitai. Ayena tano na kitano shtitai, pakitano na kitano shtitai. Pauena kakayewa, ayena tanu shtitai katana yewa. Whew. That went outside of ourselves. So I saw the two people, and it was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But then it went way outside the two people, collective. So that is really neat.
I think they're here for big stuff this time together.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we are all here for big stuff. And the
Yes.
ones that are still here, oh my gosh, right? because there's a lot of people coming and going
That's right.
nowadays,
That's right.
coming and going. Now I just have to put selenite junkie. This is just so human. A guy at the gym has been hitting on me. Where do you see this going?
All right. Okay, let's see. Selenite junkie.
Hmm. I think it could be good. I'll just read this and we'll see what what we can pull from it. When life ends, we are given another. Love is the water of eternal life. When you enter that immense sea, you will know that each drop of it brims with life. And that's what I want to say, life. That's what this is about. You know, you guys are at the gym. It's about life. And whether or not it ends up in anything long term, I don't know. But it's about the life. I mean, sharing life together. Hey, at the gym, why not?
This is good. So I'm reading this from Annie Seven Feathers. It's called
Yeah.
Surrender. And the part that wants to be shared is, as a blank page begins each life, each walk, a miracle, a new page for all involved. And that it comes with lessons. I should probably read that. As to each their merit comes their lesson, to be met by the measures they have evolved. So surrender. Best of
Oh,
luck.
nice. Oh, okay. That sounds fun, though. I mean, why not? Like, I
Why
mean, who knows?
not? I mean, what do they say? You can't find out if you don't go in.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, that sounds good. I like that.
Yeah.
What are you going to do for your little, well, do you have anything for this week? I mean, this is, well, I mean,
No, like what you were saying, Valentine's Day has my kiddos texting me. Yeah, I have 2 teenagers, a husband, 4 dogs, 7 chickens, a bearded dragon. You know, there's a lot of hearts beating. And but when it comes to Valentine's Day, I think there's like, growing up, there was so much importance put on it that
uh,
I really don't. I mean, I buy flowers at this time of year, you know, but I try not to do too much because it triggers like something in me.
ah, yes, it can be very triggering, right?
Yeah.
Well, you know
Mm.
what I did? I opened up old cards that
Hmm.
I had, like that I gave my son. My son gave me even an old boyfriend from 2 years ago. I got that card out. I don't even know. I just happened to keep it. Don't ask me why,
Yeah.
because I think maybe I needed it,
Hmm.
you know?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. So I don't want, yeah, I don't, we don't have to be,
No, but I do. We're gonna be hanging out as a family, and we're trying to, plan a meal together. That's something that we really, really like. So we've got lobster tails, and one of my teenagers loves to cook. So hopefully they'll make a nice. I think they were gonna make gluten-free cupcakes, and they were gonna have red frosting.
oh,
Yeah,
nice.
so it'll
So,
be cute
so
things
tell
like.
me, that must be your hobby. Your animals and your people must be your hobby.
Oh
I mean,
gosh, I
not
just
your hobby, your life. And what, maybe which is which?
yeah, yeah, where does it begin, right? And where does it end? Yeah, I love my mom installed that. My mom was there would always be some sort of like injured like an injured mole, and she would try to figure out she'd bring it in. And at one time we had a baby deer for a few days. Its mom wasn't in the story, so we helped that. We had a squirrel that was brought back from the brink of death. My dad built this huge cave for it, and then
Oh,
we brought it to this quiet camp that we had, and so we let it go there, and so we got to see it throughout its life, and it would always come by for peanuts and stuff. So she taught me about love and animals and taking care of them. So
how beautiful. Aw. And I know Carol Lamb is here, and she loves horses, I know. And
Oh,
she
yes.
wants to, yeah, she would love a reading from my guides, Lillian, Moon, and or Jonathan. Well, it's nice to have names.
Mm-hmm.
We don't all have names. We don't, yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting Jonathan. If you'll see me, my eyes are like yes and no, like a pendulum. So if you see me, that's just what I'm doing. I don't have a weird tick or anything. But they went to Jonathan, and if you could just open up your headspace, like that energy center, um, and then open it a little bit wider, just like it's a muscle that's being stretched, like a female giving birth, and how the muscles just somehow learn how to stretch just enough, hopefully. And they're showing me as you're the vessel and we're opening up like you're a vase, and the words coming in are going to be like the like the Valentine rose, that sort of thing. So they're going to be filling up your vase. This is from Jonathan. Yenana tana tanos ditai katana yewa. Yetanos dita. And then he's putting marbles in the bottom of the vase. Katatano na kitano ishtita. Some are clear, some are colored. Atutino no ishtitano. And this pure, beautiful water. Ayena na kitano ishtita yewa. Yenata. Just a little gift from Jonathan.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I felt with Carol, because I think she has some horses in spirit. I
Mm.
feel them, a lot of them. I mean, I know that they are also on Earth, in a different dimension, but I feel some of them have gone up to more of the Pegasus and the unicorns. I feel there's some of that energy with her horses, definitely with the Pegasus. Ooh.
Mm.
Oh, I'm getting the chills on that. Oh my gosh, Carol, you've got some guardian angel horses there. Absolutely. Uh, oh, and man, I feel every night, one of them especially, just like maybe two, with you every night. Is I feel like you're reading or something like that as you're going to sleep. They're there. I just know if you feel any little fuzziness on your cheeks, that's what I feel. Yeah. Um, okay, let's see. There is. Yeah. Anyway, thank you all for being here. Chocolate.
Kim,
Oh yes,
Kim
thank you,
says
Ron.
that's Moon, the one you're describing.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Ron is saying, I love chocolate. Yes, I love chocolate too.
Mm.
Too much, maybe. It's my, it's definitely a food group for me.
Chocolate and wine? That's what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. That's a great dessert, right? A little red
Yeah.
wine and a little dark chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we were talking about, okay, I'm going to read this. This is a little bit about kitchen. In the kitchen of love, only the beautiful are killed. Death does not frighten a true lover, for those not dying for love are already corpses.
Wow. That is so poetic.
Let's go back to the green in every tree is you. uh,
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
amen.
So yeah, maybe we'll just kind of have a final closing, just a little closing for everybody, a little love. I just want to send everybody from my heart to everyone's heart. Just again, we're going to imagine really all of the beings that come to support all of us together are here right now. We just need to open up our awareness and know that they're here, and they can hold your hand or they can sit right next to you or whatever you desire. You tell them, because you have the invitation, and they follow. Just know that every day, every night, every hour, you are being loved. by all there is, the source of all beginning and a love that never ends. Yeah, thank you. And then would you like to say anything, JJ, or
I would, yeah,
okay.
I would. Just seeing the people in the community right here, right now. Tano tano kata tono shtitai, tana tano shtita, kitano iwa. And they want to have your Valentine be your inner child, that little you.
Mm.
Anona tuitano shtita. So inviting the energy of the inner child, like what would your inner child crave and love? Tatanoshtita, is it a box of crayons? Is it Play-Doh? Is it sweets, bouncy balls? Whatever it is that speaks to your inner child, just kind of picture that and getting this place ready inside of you for your inner child to embrace safety, because you're now this adult and you've lived your life, and just inviting the inner child back into this safe place inside of you. Ato tano na kakaye wa. Invite, be open. Ko tano na tano shite ta. Protection of the inner child. To tano tato taye wa. Ye tano nada tano shite ta. Ye na tano na kai. Aye na tano shite ta. If there are any wounds, any of the boo-boos, ta ta tano shite ta, seeing them heal on the inner child. Aikatano, katotano, katatano, katatano, katano shtitai. Payena na kitano shtita, seeing our tatota, titano, katano shtita, the grandmother elder, titano shtita, seeing her coming in and handing the special toy, kotano shtita, for your inner child as a gift. Saying, even if tutano katutano shtita, yena tano shtita, maybe if you felt alone, kutano shtitai, or feel alone now, titano shtitai, yena tano shtita, the grandmother, kitano shtita, the elder. She sees you, katutano shtita, titano shtita, she gives you the gift, kotano kayewa. Ye tato kanaka kayewa, kotano kakayewa. Yena tanoshtita kitanoi tatanashtita. And she's giving you the sweets and the bouncy balls. Etatanoshtita na katanashtita, maybe the chocolate, maybe the wine. Atitano nanata no kayewa. Yena tanoshtita. And she puts her shawl over your shoulders and she says, it's okay. Kutanoshtita. Yena tano katanashtita. Don't forget to feel. Katatanushtita, because the feeling is the healing. Kutanushtitai. Ayena tanusht. And she wraps you up and she kisses the top of your head. Katatanushtitanaki.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
I have a funny story about sea monkeys, cat mama. My sister and I, like my sea monkeys, the water dissolved, so I didn't have any more sea monkeys. So I stole some of my sister's sea monkeys.
Uh-oh.
But I didn't understand they needed special water, so I ended up murdering her sea monkeys. And she didn't forgive me for that. So she might have murdered my fish, Tanya and Elvis. But
Oh
I
my
didn't.
gosh.
So I'm gonna end my love with that. Sisterly
Oh,
love, and I forgive her. Sorry.
oh, oh. Well, thank you for saying that. I want to just, there's a request here from Cat Mama that I
Okay.
didn't see.
Okay.
And it's her friend, she just is requesting for her friend Mildred to send love and healing light because she's had some health issues now. And we don't even really have to know what the health issues are. We can just know that spirit is sending her healing and we just can step out of the way. And I thank you for asking Cat Mama for Mildred and to see her in beautiful blue light. And I feel like she feels this at this very moment. I feel it's going right. She needs this. I definitely see that she needs this. So we can all join in sending her healing love. Aw, blessings to her. And let me see, somebody was talking about their spirit, they want their marbles back. I mean, that looks so cute. Oh yeah, Cat Mom is saying I want my, oh no, wait, no, oh yeah, she was talking about that. Okay, but somebody else, I thought they said, oh well, anyway,
It's just that
I don't know.
their marbles were loose and they want them back.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Okay, you guys. Thank you all so much for being here. Oh, Spirit Watcher's asking, do you have my marbles, JJ? It was wonderful spending some time with you, JJ. It was
Yes.
really lovely. I hope we get to do it again.
Yes.
I would love to.
Yeah.
So thank you all again for being here, and I hope you have a marvelous week. And
Mhm.
love yourself. Just know how special you are. Know how special you are, and we're perfect the way we are. Because if we're not perfect in our human form, we're definitely perfect in our love form, our light form.
Mm,
Right?
that's right.
Okay. Blessings, y'all. Bye. Bye,
Bye.
Ron.